Thousands of ultra-Orthodox Jewish men dressed in the black railed at the Jerusalem on Thursday to protest against the military conscription, an issue that has also caused major strain in the Israelis' right-wing ruling coalition. Also, the vast crowd were protesting against the absence of a law that is guaranteeing the right to avoiding the Israel's mandatory military service, that is a conscription, that a pledge long promised by the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Also, the crowds of men, many wearing the black hats, set fire to the pieces of the tarpaulin as hundreds of the police officers cordoned off the several roads across the city, the Millennium correspondents have reported. Also carrying placards denouncing conscription, demonstrators marched along the main road leading into Jerusalem. Also, the mass demonstration follows a recent crackdown on the ultra-Orthodox draft dodgers, with thousands of call-up notices sent in the recent months and several deserters imprisoned. Also, under a ruling established at the time of Israel's creation in 1948, when the ultra-Orthodox were a very small community, men who devote themselves full-time to the study of sacred Jewish texts are given a de facto pass. This exemption has come under mounting pressure since the war erupted in the Gaza in the October 2023, as the military struggles to fulfill its ranks were also achieved. Whether this exemption should be scrapped has been a long-running point of contention in the Israeli society, with Netanyahu pledging that his government would pass a law enshrining the waiver. But he has so far failed to deliver, responding to the call of the two ultra-Orthodox parties, one of which forms a key part of the ruling coalition. Men traveled from all over the Israel on the Thursday to demand the continuation of their exemptions. The police also closed roads to Jerusalem and announced the mobilization of 2,000 officers in the city. In June 2024, the Supreme Court also ruled that the state must draft the ultra-Orthodox men, declaring their exemption that had expired. Vital support for the coalition, let's see how. A paramilitary committee also in the now discussion of the bill that is happening is expected to end the exemption and encourage young ultra-Orthodox men who are not studying full-time to enlist. The issue has placed Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition, one of the most right-wing in the country's history, under severe strain. Also in July, the ministers from the ultra-Orthodox Shia's party also resigned from the cabinet over the issue, through the party that it has formally left the coalition. The other ultra-Orthodox party, United Torah Judaism, has already quit both the government and the coalition. The Sephardic Shas, which holds 11 seats in the 120-member Senate, also has warned that it will withdraw support unless the military service exemptions are anchored in law, a move that could topple Netanyahu's fragile coalition, now down to 60 seats. Some ultra-Orthodox rabbis fear that conscription will make young people less religious, but others accept that those who do not study holy text full-time can enlist. Also, ultra-Orthodox Jews make up 14% of the Israel's Jewish population, or about 1.3 million people, and roughly 66,000 men of the military age currently benefit from the exemption. According to the army report presented to the parliament in September, there has been a sharp increase in the number of the ultra-Orthodox Jews enlisting despite opposition from their leaders, but the numbers still remain low at a few hundreds over the past 2 years.